I'm Bobbie Mueller. I live in a condo I bought in 1995, and it's an old place. It's well built. But I've been concerned lately about the smart meters that CPS is installing in 700,000 residences in the city, in Bear County, their service area. And I've got all kinds of technology around here because I love it. I love my iPad, my iPhone, I like my microwave oven, I like my computer. I've got 2 desktop computers. I'm really overloaded with stuff here. And so I asked Nikki Coons if she'd bring her analyzer over here to just see what is going on that I don't know about in my own apartment. I don't know much about the technology of the RF meters, but I've been reading that there are some health hazards that are reported from people with heart problems and having dizziness and not being able to sleep. And when they remove some of those frequencies out of their environment, then they can sleep better and they don't suffer the symptoms that they reported on. So we've got some real good documentation on that. But I'm mainly concerned with what I'm living with here in this condo. So I'd like to show you around. This is the analyzer if you want to go see what it looks like. Now right here I'm 15 feet from the modem, and that's where I have my wireless. As I understand, that's my wireless setup. So this is measuring right now. It's fluctuating from 10 because I guess that's just the way it works. And so I'm going to go over here to the modem.
Okay, and it maxed out, as you can see, by your modem.
Okay, now, if I have company and we're watching TV, my modem stays on ordinarily, but they'll all get the RF frequencies. And then, of course, I sleep over here in the recliner, and I sit here a lot to sort my mail, so I will be exposed to the RF frequencies here. Now, Nikki, follow me here. I've got the printer here and it's on, but there's nothing really going on much there. Then I got my computer and it's off. Now let me turn it on. I broke the front. Now it's on the internet. So let me see how far away, and I sit here in this chair, so I'm getting it there. So here, I come on over here and I'll just see when it turns off. So if I could work my computer from this position right here, it wouldn't bother me, would it? Okay, follow me into the kitchen.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Here's my security system. And here's my hardline phone. Wow. This is a wireless remote telephone. I bought it at Best Buy. I have 5 units around the house that are the wireless remotes. And if I unplug this right here, and so now I can use a hard line and an old I don't even know what you call them. I guess an older phone that I can use the plug. Wherever I have a phone plug, I can use another type of phone and not use a wireless at all. So I'm going to leave this unplugged while I go over here to the microwave. And I don't have it on right now, but let's just see what happens. If I were standing right here over the stove, that's what I get right there. If I come back here...
And it's maxing out again.
Okay, then I'm coming back here. Now, if I were going to stay at arm's length from my microwave, I'm still getting the frequencies here. The microwave. And then I'm coming on back here, and my microwave is still running. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. There's something weird about that because all your literature tells you that if you stay within away an arm's length, you're okay using your microwave. I think I'm going to start using my stovetop now and my oven. Okay. Now let's go back to the wireless remotes, Mickey. And my TV is on, nothing's happening. Pretty interesting. Okay, my wireless in here is over here, my wireless remote. And nothing's going on. And then we'll go in here to this one. Now this is a daylight, there's nothing there, I'm just curious. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I don't have this one on. I guess I could turn it on. But it'd probably be the same as my other computer, so I'll...
Well, but this one is not wireless, and this one is connected via a CAT cable, so there shouldn't be any
okay.
RF unless it's...
I've forgotten that. Okay.
Unless it's got a Wi-Fi attachment to it.
I don't think it does.
Now, maybe what you could also do is pick up one of your handheld phones and see if there's any...
There's no...
Is it dialing or is it not working?
It says no link to the base.
Okay, so it's not connected.
Connect AC adapter. Oh, apparently I've unplugged it. I'm sorry.
Okay, because in Jerry Flynn's video, one of the things that he said was that these handheld phones in the U.S. do not turn off. And that's why it surprised me that there was no signal. If it were connected, then it would have a signal. So clearly, you have embraced technology, including Wi-Fi. And are you surprised, Bobbie, at how much RF emissions these devices emit?
I am very surprised. I really am. I'm amazed at the microwave. That's a stunning thing. And of course, being in the 15 feet of the modem, you'd think I'd be out of the danger zone. And it's it'll be there all night. I usually just leave it on all the time. And but now I'm going to take off the antenna and see. Maybe we can do that now. Take off the antenna and see what happens.
Okay, good idea.
Okay, there's a little bit here. Can you hear it?
Yes, but not nearly what it was. It was maxed out there before.
Mm-hmm.
And you have an iPad.
Okay.
And let's...
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go to the internet and go to a setting here. Yeah, it's at 43, 79, 18, 43, 15. Now let me take the cover off. Let's see here. Now I'm going to go to my internet and download my mail.
But now, it wouldn't work, would it, if because the antenna's off?
And here's, if I have it on my lap, then
you can hear it.
Sending the signals. And then, now let's turn this off and go to my iPhone. Oh my, look at that.
Okay, and I'll hold this.
Okay.
And it's maxed out, just without even placing a call.
What you would tell me. In Siri settings, tap on My Info and then choose yourself from your contacts.
Okay, I'll go to the phone. I'll call. Okay. Let's see.
And of course it's maxing out just...
Yeah. And then there's the messaging. Do you want me to go to messaging?
Sure.
Okay. And see here, messaging. Okay.
I guess maybe it'll just go when you...
I think maybe
Enter one?
just when I'm on the internet, maybe. I don't know.
Or
why.
when you send a message, then it'll try and connect and then it'll send it.
Okay, let me send a message.
Okay.
And then I'll send it.
And of course it's
Now
maxing out.
It's going now.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
Okay,
it
so
completely
we've made
maxed
that
out.
point, I guess.
Okay.
It does throw out radio signals. Okay, now we'll take the analyzer outside and see what we find out there. I'll turn the light off. Nikki, you know, I'm really comfortable here at the condo. This is in my patio, and this is the entrance to my condo where my guests come to enter. I'm concerned because of the density of the apartment complex. We have 104 unit or 105 units here, and we're on 6 acres. They're 2-story complex, and so that means a lot of meters and a lot of meters close by one another. So anyway, I'd like to come over here and we'll just walk down here because there's a panel in the wall that I know that is going to throw some signals here. This panel has about 3 phone lines in it, and they're like capped with orange caps, and it looks like a regular electric wire to me, but the maintenance man told me they were phone lines. And there are about 3 apartments in this particular building. In each building here, there are 19 buildings, and they're from anywhere from 3 people in a building renting an apartment or owning it.
Let's go back down here because this is your meter over here, and we want to show that right now there is no signal.
These are analog meters here, and there's no signal coming in. Can you hear?
Right, there's no signal, and so right now there's 5 meters here, and probably if
There are
CPS...
5 tenants in this particular building.
And your bedroom is right on the other side of this.
My bedroom window is right down here, about 15, 20 feet.
And you have your office in another bedroom here, so in the event...
Right here is my bedroom window right here. My bed is right here.
And so if they were to put 5 smart meters, this is what you're concerned about.
Exactly. Plus, I'm right inside there on my computer.
Right.
So so we don't know how bad that would be. I would imagine it would be more than I would want. So. Okay, now we're going to walk down to where the CPS has their own reading panel. They can only open that with a key that they have. So we'll go there. I'm starting to pick up here.
Okay, and now we see that there are electric lines up there. So that's probably from those and not from anything in here, because when you point to that, the reading is very low.
Okay, do you mind showing this notice that she put up here? The manager put that notice.
And could you read it for us?
Okay. Do not change this meter without written permission from the management, or no smart meter or any similar device may be installed on this property. And then it repeats that message all the way down. So that's pretty simple. And we don't know if it'll work or not, because I called CPS last week and they told me that no apartment complexes have a choice in whether they get a smart meter or not. We have no choice. In your homes, you do have a choice. You can opt out. But they told me no apartment complexes may do that. So, you know, that's a serious infraction upon my liberty to live in peace, you know. And for all my neighbors and for my cats and for all the people here. That's a lot of people. So now, I'm very unhappy about that.
And I want to point something out. They're saying that not all of that these are not smart meters, they're OMR meters, but the point that people need to remember is smart meters and OMR meters are both RF emitting. The kind that you currently have is an analog meter, and you simply want the choice to have the analog meter.
Right. I'd
the
like
old
to keep
meter.
The analog. It's worked for years, and it doesn't have any dangers. They've found no dangers with that. Now we do have a high line behind you, Nikki, and I'm just wondering if we get anything off of that. I don't know. There is a joiner up there. You see that? Or I don't know if you can pick that
Yes,
up.
I can.
But I don't get any reading on it, but I think we will on the front of the condo if we go walk around there. Do you want to walk around?
Yes, let's
Okay.
do.
Hey,
Wait.
Nikki, there's a joiner here on the high line. I'm going to turn it on. There we go. Now this is where people are parking their car. And I guess the worst part is right in here.
Right, so essentially you already have a lot of RF from the
Other sources
electric lines.
that aren't even, you know, very close to us. You know, they're up here on the high line, but everybody has these sort of things all over town. You know, it's something to be aware of. Now, I was interested to know if any of these people whose bedrooms are right here. It's still ringing a little bit.
Right, it is. It is. And it's constant.
Yeah, it's constant. Yeah.
Well, we'll have to find out what that means, if these ratings are abnormally high and if they would cause a problem health-wise.
Yeah. Well, they're cumulative. I learned from watching a video last night of California. Someone in California put it together. I can't give you the source, but they did say it's cumulative. So, you know, it's accumulating in your system. The more you're around RF, it must build up.
And that's what we learned today in that video of the fellow who had the pacemaker. And he said it takes a while to get that out of your system. So
yeah, he said the first symptom he had to go to the hospital was 8 months after the smart meter was put in. And then another 6 months after that, he went to the hospital again. And then I think it was 4 months after that. Because it was cumulative, it took a while to keep repeating. So finally he had the smart meter removed from his house, and then he completely cleared up, no more problems.
And he had to have the smart meter removed from his neighbor's home too.
Oh, that's true, that's true. He sure did.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're back at the condo now, and my final word is that I want to say that I have a choice. I can change my phone, which I intend to do. I can unplug the antenna on my wireless, or I can buy a screen that will block the waves where I spend a lot of my time in the recliner chair. And then I'm going to do those two things. Maybe I'll check with Time Warner to see if I can just have a corded TV, no wireless anymore, because that seems to be a simpler solution. But the idea is that I have a choice. I can choose to replace those things. With a smart meter, if I don't have a choice to go for an analog meter, then they're taking away a freedom that I have, that I'm guaranteed to have under the Constitution of the United States. That's the way I see it. And we'll just see what happens. And really, again, I want to thank you. I enjoyed doing it. It was fun. And I hope everybody listens with their heart and their mind for their pets and their children and their grandparents and all their friends and neighbors. Thank you very much.